Hi guys, School here, and welcome back to another Spintires video. This is going to be a slightly special one because I'm going to be playing with one of my fellow YouTubers and streamers called TheNorthernAlex. Now, if you don't know TheNorthernAlex, he's a great guy, and he's coming up on 100k subs. He's on, I think, 97k. I'd really appreciate it if you would go over and give him a sub, and let's see if we can get him over that 100k mark. We're going to be playing on The Valley, which is the new DLC map that's come out for Spintires. It's also come out with a bunch of vehicles and an 8x8 truck, a 6-wheel truck with some add-ons, and a 4x4 vehicle. Hopefully we can take a look at that as well, so we need to configure our map and get going. And I will, of course, introduce you to TheNorthernAlex. Okay, so The Valley with the new E7429 and a B131. Need you to ready up.
What to start? There we go.
Start game hardcore. Bingo!
And here we go in the valley.
131. Wait, it's put the 969 there as well.
Yeah, I'm in the, for whatever reason, I'm in the 969.
Okay, so you could jump into the big one and start moving that, I guess.
Oh, wow. Those trailers. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna...
At the back it says there's a garage trailer.
Yeah.
And I think you've already got...
Did you notice the trailer that's on this thing?
Yeah, the huge container. What's it got in it?
That's the garage point.
Okay. Can I hold one of those with this thing, or is that not going to work? Guess it's not going to work. Why are you driving a Ghost?
Because I'm still in your other vehicle. As soon as I get out of here, if I ever get out of here.
Oh, there you go. Oh my god, look at that.
Oh, it just burns 49 liters per minute.
49 liters. Well, luckily you've got a fuel point down the road, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it too.
Well, let's make a little plan here. So we've got a fuel station there. Are you full on fuel or not?
I was when I started. Yes.
Okay.
Now I burned in this short time. I burned 16 liters.
Oh my god. Okay, well let's try and go up the left side. Get those 2 watch points done and the waypoint done.
I think I'm gonna stay behind you because I might slow you down.
Yeah, if we can get that to the garage points, the top left. How many garage points are in there?
How do I see that? Repair kit, garage, semi-trailer. Oh, refuel? Apparently I can refuel with that thing. Oh, you know what? This is a mobile garage. This thing refuels and repairs.
Really? Wow, that's OP. So wait a minute, that doesn't actually have garage points in it.
Well, that's what I'm not sure about now anymore.
Attach winch.
What in the world did I just connect to?
So I'm just trying to work out what I can do with this truck. I guess I need to get it to the garage in order to reconfigure it. Because I can't actually get these... I can't haul this.
Oh, you can't?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you want me to hook up to those? Because I don't think we need a mobile garage with us. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it might be better if we take the garage trailer, if you want to haul that instead. I don't know, you could drag that further up the map, baby.
Yeah.
Take it up to the fuel station. I'll go scouting ahead.
Okay.
I'll go scout. You drag that thing up to the fuel station.
I'm dragging. Oh man, this thing is... Wow.
You won't... I mean, once you stop hauling that thing, you won't burn 47 litres.
No.
I'm burning like 4 and I've got all-wheel drive going.
Yeah, mine went down now to 33. So it's not necessarily something you want to take on a shopping trip on a Sunday.
Why don't you head right down that dirt track and see if you can find a good place to put the mobile garage for us. And I'll take the left side, you go down the right road and see where that goes, because we need to unlock the map a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you need to refuel.
Well, I can refuel myself apparently, so...
Where's the fuel coming from then?
And that... That's a good question. Maybe we have a little refinery in the back, I don't know.
I burned
Almost
6
makes
litres
sense with this
getting
thing.
here.
Yeah, just from the start, and you know how close we are still from the start point. I burned 50 liters at this point.
That is insane.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of little rocks around.
Well, interestingly enough, the little rocks don't really slow me down anymore.
No, this thing's doing okay.
Okay, I activated diff lock now. Now we are burning a constant 49.
Well, see where you get going down that road. Let me just have a look where you are. Yeah, maybe at the end of the road there. I mean, there's a log kiosk. At the end of the road, you're going to approach the river. A mobile garage there is kind of in the middle of the map, really, so it's not a bad place to put it.
Well, I just hope that I'm right and this thing works really as a mobile garage, but I can refuel with it and repair, so you would think.
Sounds like it.
That's an interesting concept. Because on some of those maps you could definitely use that.
So that question you asked me earlier, about how did I get into simulation games, was it your community that asked you that?
Well, we were talking yesterday. We were talking about all the different farming simulation. I'm not saying farming simulator, but farming simulation games, quote unquote, farming simulation games that are there. And somebody came in and said, "Oh well, you guys find simulators entertaining," and then we kind of it went from there. That I asked my community, "Oh, why do you guys play it?" and they asked the same. And it's interesting because a lot of them are, especially with farming, because farming is such a calm and relaxing game.
Yeah, I know that. When I play farming, I get the same thing. You get people coming in going, "This looks really boring. Why do you play it?" But they get the same on Euro Truck as well.
Oh yeah.
They said the same thing with trucking.
Did you just unlock something because there was a pop-up?
Yeah, if you press F1 on the map, you can see a bit more of the map now. I can't see your bit yet.
Okay, so I am
Probably
almost at it.
You could go... Yeah, you could just drop it there for now and we can figure out what to do later, I guess.
I will do that. Before I fill up.
Go back and get a garage trailer.
Fully fueled. That is funny. That's very interesting. That's an interesting concept. I had no idea.
Yeah, I was saying to you earlier that I was simming without realising it back when I had my Atari ST. Because I was playing Jeff Cameron's Grand Prix, and what was the actual flight sim I was playing back then? I'm trying to remember the name of it.
My first one, well, my first flying anything, I remember to this day because the music is, I still think of it as Aces Over Europe.
Oh yeah.
That was my first one. And that was back on the C64. Will you detach, please? Thank you. Okay, so once it's detached, it doesn't do anything anymore. It doesn't prepare or refuel.
Oh,
That's
what,
kinda
you
I
can't even
figured.
pull up next to it and get a refuel?
Nope.
That's interesting.
So that kinda...
That sucks. So basically that vehicle's only a mobile garage when that vehicle's attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Now,
God.
you know what I'm starting to wonder? I feel like we should drag it up to a garage point. Maybe it does indeed hold garage points on top of everything else, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm gonna be stranded. Oh boy. Garage is far, far away for me. But there is a fuel station on the way, so that's good.
Well, if you go back and get a garage trailer, you can refuel on the way to me.
I can do that, yes. And I just leave that thing there. Because
Yeah.
it just drags
We'll
me
have to
down.
collect it later, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying
So
to
you
find a
said-
good place to cross here.
I could say I come and help you, but kinda... At this point... Let's see how the fuel mileage is now. Oh, look at that. Now it's right on par with a smart car.
I made it
Well.
through the water, but it's a lot deeper than it shows on the map. Crikey.
So you think our little jeeps would have been done at this point?
Yeah, that would have been pretty tricky. I think this truck is a better vehicle overall for what we're doing on this map, because I don't think there's many roads on this map. I think more or less everything is dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where are you? You're on
I
your
will
way.
say,
You've turned
you
around.
you
haven't
know how there is this... Well, the one with that square... D something, I forgot what the exact type is, but it has this really square and flat cab on it. Looks pretty much like one of those rocket tractors as well. It seems to me almost like the running gear is the same on this truck. They just put a different cab on it because it doesn't like go around corners no matter what you do.
Well, it is possible they borrowed some engine configuration, transmission configuration from another truck. Tweaked it slightly.
It's definitely faster going this way, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna... 220 meters, that's doable.
There do appear, just coming back to what you said earlier, there do appear to be a lot of farming games coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, I don't know, a bunch of companies just said, it looks like they've got the market cornered, we need to make some competition, and then just a bunch of people all at the same time made farming games.
Yeah, what I think is very interesting is that they are all very similar with their ideas. Like even like if you look at Farmers Dynasty and pure farming with this whole thing, oh, you have a rundown farm and you have to bring it back up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Farmers Dynasty, I don't know if you heard it, but they won the DMCA claim.
I didn't hear about the DMCA claim. What was the problem?
Oh, well, they were off Steam for the better part of 2 months.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I don't
Yep.
play, you see.
The competition filed a DMCA saying that they stole the concept. They didn't say what concept exactly, but how many concepts are there in farming is the question. And that was pretty much why they won.
So I guess Valve had to pull it until the claim was sorted out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as soon as apparently, and I never knew that before really. I mean, it kind of seems logic now that I think about it, but logical. But apparently, as soon as a DMCA claim is filed, Valve has to pull it.
Yeah.
So, if you think about it, if somebody plays his cards right and there's only a small little developer on the other end, you can corner the competition in a hurry with that.
Yeah, I mean, there is certainly cases of DMCA abuse going on. Thing is, nobody really forgets it, you know, when you abuse your DMCA.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know who filed it?
Well, they said who doesn't, or who didn't, and it wasn't Giants, and it wasn't the guys from Master Brain, the ones that do the... Oh, for crying out loud, which one is that other one?
Because I'm trying to think which game is similar enough.
Well, to be honest with you, and I was saying that the other day on a stream too, and I don't know it, so don't take it as the written law. But the only ones that I think of would be Pure Farming, because they have very similar idea with different farms and doing this whole thing of rebuilding an old farm from the scratch. That's the only one that I can think of.
Yeah, could be.
I don't know if it's true or not, but
I'm sure somebody watching will know.
Of deduction.
Okay, I'm almost at the garage now.
I just hooked up to the trailer. I wonder if I can hook that second trailer to it. That would be kind of sweet. Make a convoy. Garage trailer convoy. Okay, I'm on my way.
Okay, I'm at the garage. More garage points required to access this garage.
How many did you drag up there?
I didn't take any. I'm not really sure where I was supposed to get them from.
I'm on my way. There was a garage trailer behind this one parked. As I'm hooking up to mine, it was visible.
Yeah, but I couldn't work out how to attach it. Like, it didn't look like I had an articulation on it. Like, I reversed up to it and saw the black dot on it, but I wasn't sure if I could take it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it attached to that E-Class.
I hope I didn't just waste an entire journey coming here. I mean, I did unlock a few things on the way, but if I could have brought points here and I didn't, that sucks.
It's all good. With this little trailer, I'm actually making good time. I'm already at the fuel station, fueling up this very second. Yeah, see, for me with simulators, it was a little bit different because... Well, I always liked simulators, and I always... Flight sim was something that captured me from day one. But with all the other simulators, it really didn't... I don't know, I was heavily into 18 Wheels of Steel when I was still in Europe. And then I came over to Canada and I lived 18 Wheels of Steel in real life. So that's when I completely got away from computer gaming for a while. And then, as my job changed and I was not driving anymore, I looked into Euro Truck. I mean, the American Truck Simulator was but a dream.
Are you going the right way?
I hope so.
Because you're going back to where you were.
I took the wrong turn. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, the fuel station. You need to go like via the fuel station, more or less, is the way I went. I mean, are you bringing garage points back here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see.
And now I'm gonna reverse with a wiggle wagon. In the mud. Yay.
Is that the garage trailers down the bottom left? Are they the only garage points that we can get?
It would appear that way because we don't have any garage unlocked at this point. So
I need to come back and get some of those trailers, don't I?
Oh no.
What?
Don't. You know what, Paul? I don't think you're gonna be able to drag those. I just realized something.
What?
They are running on metal wheels.
They're running on
Like, I'm
metal
not getting-
wheels.
Yes, those are, well, it looks almost like former, like those are just rims pretty much. There is no rubber. And there is also no articulation. Except for the actual hitch. Like, the wheel doesn't turn at all.
So how are you supposed to get them down to the garage then?
Only with that big E-Class. Everything else is just gonna...
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, it looks almost like they took rail cars, to be honest with you, looking at it now. And welded a hitch to it.
Thing is, until we unlock a garage, we cannot reconfigure vehicles to take logs, so we can't start delivering logs until we get the garage.
That's right. I'm coming. I'm coming.
How many
Also,
points have you got in the back of that thing?
Would assume 4.
I think, can't remember what it said, but I think it might need 8.
Yeah. So it would need both of them. Also, trees. What tree? But yeah, I got back into simming with Eurotruck, and I didn't for the longest time. I didn't want anything to do with it, and then I started playing Eurotruck a little bit with mouse and keyboard, which was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
And then I got a G27, and that's when everything else is history.
I refused to play mouse and keyboard. The first thing I did when I was playing Eurotruck was go into the attic and dig out my Thrustmaster, what's it called, a T something. It's like a 30-pound stick, and just use that. It was like the only joystick I had, and I dug it out the attic, and I hadn't used it for about 6 years. But it was better than mouse and keyboard.
Mm-hmm. Well, I played farming. I started playing farming. No, Farming Simulator was actually the first one that I got into again before even trucking, because I played. I don't know if you ever played that Tractor Simulator, which was not really a simulator. It was only a quote-unquote 2D game. And then Farming Simulator 08 came out, and I got into that, but I keyboard catted it for that one, and then.
Huh.
But yeah, once I got the G27, it was a revelation.
Oh yeah, the G27 just made a huge difference to my enjoyment of trucking.
Mm-hmm.
It's just night and day. Speaking of which, it's almost night.
Oh no.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh. I quick winched to something, didn't realize it, and was going and going and going until there was no going anymore.
Are you stuck?
No. I just winched to a tree, and the tree didn't give, and I didn't realize I was winched to it, so I kinda was like a guard dog running to the end of its leash. That's exactly how I would describe it. Oh my goodness, but those trailers, yeah, there is no way you can drag them with anything else but a E-Class truck.
I'm sure I've probably gone the hard way to this waypoint here, but I'm almost there, and it's going to unlock another chunk of map, which should really help.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Whew.
Oh, nice.
That was an effort. Oh wow, look at that, I'm heading right towards a massive slab of water.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I am completely in the middle of hills and trees and rocks right now.
Oh, wait a second. This would be silly. I almost went the hard way. That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, those little scout vehicles, I don't think it would even make it to here. It's this thing can crush the trees, whereas the little scout vehicle would just bounce off them.
Yeah, as we found out twice.